Roasting your favorite video game. In this video, I'll attempt to roast the ever-living shit out of your favorite popular video game. Now, I honestly don't even know why I wanted to make a video like this in the first place, but now I figured it's because I am completely out of video ideas, and this is the first thing that came to mind. Also, please keep in mind that nothing I say in this video should be taken seriously, and that all of it should be taken as one big joke. But if I did end up triggering people, and I see comments of people raging, I did my job right. And if your favorite video game didn't make the cut, then I honestly couldn't give two fucks to put it up here. Let us begin. Minecraft. What better way to start off a roasting video than talking about every autistic kid's favorite video game ever, Minecraft. Now, it is indeed hard to roast a video game with over 300 million purchases worldwide, but do not worry, I have my ways. Despite Minecraft being the biggest game of all time, it also has the laziest developers of all time. We haven't gotten a memorable update in Minecraft in almost 5 damn years, but that's not going to stop half of the Minecraft fanbase from being sexually attracted to Jens Bergensen. The other half of the Minecraft fanbase is plagued with incompetent 12-year-olds having parasocial relationships with popular Minecraft YouTubers and vice versa. Speaking of popular Minecraft YouTubers, how come so many of these motherfuckers are either groomers or at least have done some pretty questionable things in their lives? But I digress. There are plenty of other things to roast Minecraft about, specifically the fall off of its biggest server, Hypixel. Hypixel used to average well over 100,000 concurrent players back in 2021 when the game was actually fun to play, but since then it has lost over 70% of its entire player base. To put things into perspective, this is the equivalent of someone like LeBron James going from averaging 30 points per game to just 9. Now, why exactly did this happen? Well, it's primarily because of the absolute shitty culture that Hypixel bred due to cheaters and sweats fucking the ever-living shit out of the game. Hypixel will never be the same since Technoblade passed away, and also because of the failed promise of Hytale, and the sweats and dick riders just need to accept that. Rest in peace to Technoblade. Fortnite, the game where 90% of the active player base is somehow younger than the game itself. This game will never take real skill regardless of how many crybabies claiming it does. Build battles? More like competitive Lego stacking for people with ADHD. Fortnite is a game that relies primarily on outside features rather than in-game mechanics to be successful. Is the new Fortnite season boring for you? Well, it doesn't matter because Peter fucking Griffin is now in the game and everyone is going crazy for him. Sometimes I can't even tell whether I'm playing a battle royale or if I'm watching a high school TikTok convention. It also sucks that the only way for Epic Games to keep Fortnite alive is by constantly bringing back OG Fortnite for all of the crackpot nostalgia warriors to enjoy. Fortnite reached such a low point, in fact, that they had to make a bootlegged version of Minecraft, called it Lego Fortnite, and it still happened to be a massive fucking flop. Speaking of massive, the low taper fade meme is the only thing keeping this absolute sack of shit game from being buried 6 feet under. Roblox. Roblox is like the Wild West of gaming. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. One second you're playing a knockoff tycoon game, and the next you're in a quote-unquote role-play server where a bunch of 9-year-olds are ceaselessly arguing with each other. And let's not forget the developers monetizing every single pixel like it's Wall Street. Enjoy your 800 Robux hat, a real-life mortgage is cheaper. Also, 90% of the minigames feel like they were made by someone who just learned how to code yesterday. Doors is quite literally the only memorable minigame within Roblox, and it shows. I honestly can't name another memorable minigame in Roblox, quite frankly, because there aren't any in this absolute mental fuckery of a video game. Souls games. We all know and love our Souls games, so I decided to merge all of them into one big category. Souls games are the only type of game where fun is defined by dying 50 plus times to a boss who has a hitbox the size of Jupiter. The Souls community is easily, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst gaming community on the fucking planet. Almost every single member of the Souls community treats a new player's first playthrough either like a rite of passage or a roast session where they flame the ever-living shit out of a guy for messing up. Many of the members cannot handle an opinion that's different from theirs, which results in continuous toxicity and division within this already atrocious community. And don't even get me started on the nostalgia warriors who despise Elden Ring just because it's not like their beloved Dark Souls trilogy. Clash Royale, the game that somehow hasn't died despite the developers fucking the shit out of the game for the past 3 years. Level 14 was a terrible mistake, yet Supercell still decided to shove guns down everyone's throats and release level 15 2 years later. Sure, Clash Royale has always just been rock, paper, scissors, but with a few extra steps here and there. You're either dominating with maxed out cards or losing to someone who paid for their deck with their parents' credit card. Also, why is every single fucking match filled with emotes that make you want to throw your phone into the nearest lake? Clash Royale has one of the most active but toxic communities, despite the fact that the game is borderline dead, and the trophy system feels like a roller coaster. 1 minute you're climbing, the next you're free falling thanks to a level 15 Mega Knight evolutions. NBA 2K, the annual reminder that paying $60 for a roster update is apparently acceptable in society. Your My Career mode character starts with stats so fucking atrocious they'd lose a 1v1 against a traffic cone. And those damn microtransactions? Nothing like spending $50 fucking on virtual currency and sneakers for a player who still gets dunked on. And let's not even get started on the servers, which seem to go down more often than LeBron James flopping. And why does every online game feel like you're playing basketball on ice skates? And that's not even the worst part. You know how earlier I said that Minecraft has the laziest developers? Well, I was kinda wrong. Ronnie2K and Mike Wang are arguably the worst developers of all time and haven't made a good 2K in years. GTA 6. I've waited so fucking long for this game that I've managed to graduate college, get married, have kids, get divorced, and start a multi-million-dollar business, and the game still hasn't come out yet. Pokemon. This trading card game is one of the biggest scams of all time, yet half of y'all still fell for it when you were younger. It is basically just gambling for kids, and it rarely results in any success. These cards are quite literally just pieces of paper with a little bit of shiny stardust sprinkled on top, yet people still value these cards at prices that no sane human will ever consider purchasing for. Also, does anyone still play Pokemon Go? Cause this game died like 7 years ago. Among Us, the game where friendships go to inevitably die. Nothing screams trust issues like accusing your best friend of murder over a virtual oxygen sabotage. And let's not forget the lobby where half the players would leave if they never got imposter. The real imposter is the fun we thought we'd have in this game that hasn't been relevant in over 3 years. Oh, and those public lobbies? It's like herding cats, but the cats are all trolling and spamming memes. And how do people still get caught faking tasks, by the way? It's like lying 101, and some of y'all are still failing. Valorant. Every Asian teen's favorite game ever. Valorant is one of those games where everyone is either an aim god or can't hit the broadside of a barn to save their life. It's like CSGO had a baby with Overwatch and the result was a toxic daycare. Oh, and by the way, if you're not 13 years old with 500 DPI and perfect callouts, good luck climbing out of iron. And those voice comms, they're less about strategy and more about listening to someone scream about how you just missed your last shot. Also, why does every match feel like a hostage negotiation with teammates who think that they're the main character of your life? And last but certainly not least, League of Legends. This game is meant for fat Discord mods who are allergic to touching grass. And with all of that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below whether you want me to do a part 2 where I go even further or potentially roast some more games. If this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'll consider doing so. Anyway, have a great day, y'all.